Let us watch the trailer for Baby Farm from Ebony Life Films in 3, 2, 1.
Baby's here.
Listen to my baby. I do everything. I'm pregnant.
Come on for this house. You not pay, you not go stay.
And you get belly, I go help you. I go carry you go somewhere.
All of our girls are here because they have nowhere else to go.
I was worried that something will happen to the baby.
It's a girl. Have you considered the future of your baby?
After your loss, you are thinking of adopting a baby. There's nothing we haven't tried.
Don't let them touch you. They like them, they tell you.
Come on, my baby.
They like give you.
My sister came to this place for help, and now I can't find her.
What's in this place?
And let me be clear, there are no victims here. Everybody wins.
I don't want to give my baby for adoption.
Your hormones are all over the place.
I want to leave.
You assured me that this new girl wouldn't be a problem.
These are your sisters. No! They must take the pain forward.
Come.
The work the foundation does is nothing short of a miracle.
We need everything in order and locked down. You are here for one thing, and one thing only. Making babies.
Woof. If you thought that the teasers we'd seen earlier about this limited series from Ebony Life and Netflix was heavy, then you might not have the stomach for this full-length trailer because a lot is happening here and it is much worse than we thought at first. So we have this character, Adanna, played by Onyinye Odokoro. Adanna is alone in this world. We get that sense. She's shown up in a new city, has no one. She starts a job, but is quickly fired because of her pregnancy. And then the problem of shelter looms because no money, no house. And then this fancy looking lady tells about the Evans Foundation Clinic and says that they would help her. And true to their words, I think this is their first meeting. We see Adanna just going through this food, showing that she's very hungry. And everybody is so nice and sweet and charming and like, choose us. If you choose us, you will enjoy it. And yeah, the Evans Foundation has a boss. Yeah, so they must be legit. They also do press conferences and fancy events with people playing dress up. So they are definitely legit. So I wouldn't blame anyone for falling for this gimmick because guess what? They are not legit. They are a baby farm. And sadly, Adanna would have to learn this the hard way. Adanna is treated to a nice meeting, good food she hasn't had in a while, and everyone is acting lovey-dovey to her on their first meeting. If the girl who stopped down in the hallway to legitimately cry out and tell her, Adanna, run, well, she didn't call her name, but tell her to run. If that didn't convince her, then all the overly nice acts should have. And I admit here that it's my trust issues that is talking because we all live in this country. Who doesn't have trust issues? But then we quickly learn and we are made to remember that having trust issues sometimes is a luxury. Adanna doesn't have that luxury. She's out of options. And so she sticks with this unusual boarding house for pregnant women where they are wearing pink and brown dresses. And yeah, the signs are there. But like I said, luxury. Rita Dominic and Joseph Benjamin are a couple expecting a baby. And this journalist, played by Folu Storms, asks one of the most bizarre questions that if you actually follow real-life Nigerian journalists, you wouldn't exactly be too surprised because it's so on brand. Almost as soon as that journalist asks that very bizarre question, we see Rita Dominic's character confiding to this white sister savior character in the toilet that she has tried everything. One moment we see her having this heart-to-heart conversation, and the next, Rita and her husband are at an event hosted by the Evans Foundation. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you thinking what I am thinking? It takes a while, but Adanna's eyes finally opens and she wants to leave. But surprise, surprise, she can't.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
She tries a lot of things to escape, but the foundation has eyes everywhere and they are onto her. Even going as far as locking her up in solitary confinement. That is crazy. I suppose there's no need for anyone to pretend anymore. If we all know who we are, then all cards are on the table. If you act up, you are caned publicly. If you can cane and possibly drug a pregnant woman, then I don't think murdering them is out of the table, especially if they act too out of line. Nothing can come between them and their money. And this is how the real world works, and we are reminded about it. This white guy here says something that is very profound, that these ladies are here for one thing and one thing only: to make babies. That is dark. Too dark. And in that moment when I heard this line, it made the title really feel earned, because you don't go about naming a production Baby Farm if you are not ready to do the dirty work of showing us how devastating such evil is. I thought this trailer did a lot of things right. It built upon the anticipation set in stone by the teasers that were released earlier. It's heavy, honestly. And the mere thought that this thing happens to people in real life, it's heartbreaking. But we'll be seeing the full product very soon, because Baby Farm is set to arrive on Netflix March 21. This production is brought to you by Ebony Life, like I mentioned, and I really hope that the final product is as good as the trailer makes it feel, because I really want them to get this right. Ebony Life in recent time has been doing a lot of social justice commentary. From Oloture. Oloture was the stark picture of what it feels like having to be a prostitute and having to be involved in a world far deeper and far more consuming than you signed up for. And there are real lessons there, both in the original movie and in the sequel series. And so Baby Farm looks to be following in that light, pick up a very important social topic that people tend to gloss over and hopefully do it justice. I am rooting for Baby Farm. But let me know what you think about this trailer in the comments. And if, like me, you were looking forward to the full series when it arrives March 21 on Netflix. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.